All right, what's up, folks, and happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you guys had a great weekend and you stayed warm here in Michigan. The sun has finally come out. It is not too bad outside. Today was like a high of almost 30 degrees, which was literally a heat wave. So, yeah, it was a great day to be outside. And yesterday was kind of the same thing. Sun shining, 26, 25 degrees, super warm compared to the minus, 8, minus 15 that it was last week. So, this game, crime scene investigators or scene investigators, what we're going to do is try to solve the missing person complaint. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's missing. Don't know if they're a kid. Don't know if they're an adult. But let's go ahead and dive into it right now. I believe we are not even a real detective yet. We're still we're training. We're still training, and we're not very good, as you can see. Like, we got an F right here, and we barely passed this one out of two. And you know what? As long as we passed, that is all that matters. Let's try this one. Our goal is to get 80% possibly. I'm not going to say 100 because that's going to be ridiculous. 80% will be legit. Let's go ahead and try that. So obviously we are a crime scene investigator. Here is the situation. A day started busy as usual for a financially struggling family trying to make ends meet. Before leaving for her early work shift, the mother kissed the sleeping kids goodbye, unannounced, unbeknownst to her. That day had turned into one that changed the family forever. Searched through the scene and uncovered what happened. So again, who the hell's missing? Is it the mom? Is she missing? Is it the dad? Is it the kid? Is it the bunny rabbit? We don't know. Let's go ahead and see if we can figure out who is missing. We were in Los Angeles back in 1998. Let's go ahead and scope out. Wow, that went really, really fast. All right, got some dirt here. Almost looks like a shoe print right there. Yeah, we'll definitely take note of that. That could be very, very good for us. And I don't know how to really do anything here. Do we have like a camera, or we have no camera? We're just winging it. We didn't have cameras back in 1998. Okay, well, clearly the kid is using the wall as a coloring book. I mean, sometimes kids do that, I guess. Somebody's pumping the iron over there, just the one dumbbell, and it looks like they're trying to get their little hands nice and fit. The old VHS. There's your murder weapon. It was a sword. Aladdin is our suspect. All right, we got a piece of paper here. Looks like, hey, Catherine, I talked to the Wilsons, and they are happy to have you. The work starts from 1 to 9, but since it pays well, it can help with your family situation. Anyway, call me if you're interested. I left the agreement contract inside too, Megan. P.S. I still think it's better if you break things off with Thomas. Whoa. Thomas, I'm assuming, again, just assuming that's probably going to be her husband, or is it her fling? I don't know. Gina, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can pay you this Friday on the 11th. I will pay the amount next Friday along with your next payment. Who in the flying hell is Gina? So many people. Hello. Voicemails. Let's play it.
That's it. Now I will be taking things into my own hands.
Okay. Who's this? Who are you? That was at 1:45. Let's see what we have here.
Hi, Mrs. Patton. This is Mrs. Bird, Nicholas's teacher. Nicholas wasn't able to take part in today's activities today. Make sure he brings his backpack next time.
Okay. Yep, I'll make sure he brings his backpack. All right, so 1:45 p.m. is what we're looking for here. Let's figure out who that person is right here. 348-113. Can we call the number back and just be like, "Yo, what's going on with you?" All right, so this number is going to be probably at some point in time important for us to know. We'll have to figure out who owns that number, and they've called quite a bit actually. I mean, they've called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. Yeah, I mean, over a dozen times they've called, and it looks like right here we actually talked to them, or at least we, or the whoever it was, answered the phone a couple times. Okay, so yeah, let's keep that in the back of our head. Whoever that person is very angry with somebody here, either Gina or the husband or whoever. Yeah, here's elementary school. Okay, all right, looks great, fantastic. Kitchen, very, very clean. Bread is chilling. Wallet, whose wallet are you, good sir? Let's check you out. All right, Thomas Harrigan. Okay. All right, lives at 535 Oakway Lane in the city of Los Angeles. Cool. Nice job, Thomas. Okay, let's go in and put you back there. You have a cell phone here. It's a Nokia. I used to have one. Doesn't say Nokia. Okay, we have a couple numbers here. Let's go ahead and listen to these voicemails.
Honey.
What? Yourself.
It's difficult for you. I know. But I am getting tired of this. I need you to tell me what's happening to you.
All right, so that is obviously it's his cell phone, Thomas's cell
Hey,
phone,
honey.
along with his wallet.
I just wanted to remind you to pick up the kids tomorrow because I won't be able to.
All right, so she called September 9th. She was tripping. September 17th, everything was kosher again. Interesting. All right, let's put that back. We have a note or a receipt here. Looks like the ATM transaction record 9/18/1998 at 12:04 in the afternoon. Requested $300. Okay, so we have that to take a look at some point in time. We have beer, has not been touched. The bread, again, is still there. Again, it's a pretty clean house. Like, there's not a whole lot going on here. I mean, if we're looking at a missing person, we don't have much to go by here, at least. You know, we got to figure out who that number is that called that was like, listen, I'm going to take things into my own hand. I thought that was a kid. Oh, my gosh. I was so scared for a minute. All right, we can't go anywhere there. The doll has been taken. So is it the kids that are missing, or is it the wife? Is it the husband? Who the hell's missing? All right, the middle letter here. Mommy will be very busy and won't be able to cook for you and Nicholas. Whenever Thomas is home, he will prepare all the meals. Otherwise, on the day that he is not home, I will leave $12 on a dining room table or dining table in the morning. Give yourself 6 and your brother the other 6. You must use this for food. So we're like referring to dad as Thomas, or is Thomas like the stepdad? Is Thomas not the real dad? Because if she's like the mom and he's the real dad and she is so bitter with their relationship, she's like, I'm going to call your dad Thomas and you guys will refer to Thomas as Thomas, not dad. I don't know. I mean, who knows? That is a question that we need to get answered. Is there another male, another father figure that's in the picture, like the actual dad, and stepdad is Thomas? I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely have to dive into that one at some point in time. Let's go ahead and check out which I presume to be the master bedroom, possibly? Maybe? Yes, definitely has to be the mom and dad's room. There's a scale and a gun just sitting there. Truckers United Health Insurance for Thomas. All right. Dependents, Catherine, Hazel, and Nicholas. So those are his kids, and she's just referring to him as Thomas versus his actual name as dad. You know, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, I mean, it said Nicholas and Hazel, so and Catherine. I'm thinking Catherine is possibly the wife. We don't really care about that. Bad. Somebody's smoking. All right, we have a printed out map. I do remember printing maps out to go places crazy. So we have a trip to Reno from Los Angeles. Shoot, shoot. Perfect. Okay, that's good to know. Account summary. Yep. There's a lot of stuff that we have to know that we're not writing down or even processing. So yeah, we're probably not going to solve this case. But again, I am still trying to figure out who in the hell is actually missing. So Catherine Patton, I'm assuming. Child support to Josh Woods. Who the hell's Josh Woods? Why are there so many freaking names? So maybe he's not the dad. He just put them down, those kids, as his dependent because he's married to Catherine, which makes sense now. Okay, so Woods, what was it? What's his name? Jason? John? Josh Woods. I think Josh is probably going to be the actual father of the 3 kids. Thomas is just a stepdad. We have a bunch of money here, just chilling. And the northern signs of the Zodiac. Okay, I don't know if that's relevant to anything we're investigating. Nicholas was Worse today. Tantrums are as always, but he started throwing toys again. You need to talk to him. He needs more discipline. I have a family and bills too to treat someone. Listen, if you're writing me notes on the freaking post-its, you know, little sticky things, get out of here. I'm not gonna deal with you. Like, if you're gonna bitch to me in person, not over little sticky notes. Oh, we have an incident report on September 6, 1998. I was dispatched to 2839 Gardner's Ferry Road, Los Angeles, California, 90017, due to a 911 call that came in at 1:58 p.m. I was soon met by Jeffrey Mazzy, who stated that he had finished shopping and was on the way to his car when a boy, Nicholas Woods, ran up to him. The boy asked Jeffrey to help his sister. That was when Jeffrey saw Hazel Woods unconscious on the ground of the parking lot and called 911. An employee at Terry's Toy Box witnessed Hazel walk out of the store with her brother Nicholas a few minutes prior to the call. Hazel was taken to the nearest hospital immediately. Damn. Okay. So Hazel fell over or something, unconscious, and went to the hospital. Maybe that's where everybody is? All right. Well, we did our holy super speed. So we did our initial investigation. Now we have to figure out if I have like a toolbox or something. Do I have anything like evidence I can use? I have a notepad. So this is probably what I should have been using from the beginning. Didn't know I had that. It's okay. It's all in my head. Everything's in my head. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's see if we can figure out how to use buttons here. Nope. Nothing seems... Oh, we do have a camera. Alright, well, let's go over here and take a picture of this. Oh, it doesn't seem to want to work. Interesting. So we have a camera. It just doesn't want to take a picture. Help. Examine questions. Documents. Nothing there. How do I get back to that? There we go. Settings. Controls. Alrighty then. Flashlight L. Case file menu. I guess that was not the camera because that is what I was pressing. C for camera. I'm pressing C. It just doesn't want to stay up. Maybe I don't get the camera. I just have a pretend camera. I just have a fake camera. Like, I want to take a picture of this. Alright, well, this is very frustrating. Very frustrating, to say the least. Alright, well, you guys get the picture here. Literally, you don't get the picture because there is no picture, because it won't let me take a picture. Today is Friday the 18th, according to that calendar. So we have nothing really out of the ordinary. Nothing stands out. I'm assuming that's a big happy family before whoever's missing is now missing. And, yeah, I think we can pretty much solve the case. So, I'm kidding, but we do have a lot of dirt, it looks like. But I really want to get a picture of that. I'm just not allowed to. Which is weird. I don't know why it won't let me do it. Yeah, so C, and it's just like nothing. Alright. Well, we can go ahead and solve the puzzle. We can solve the riddle. There's really nothing else I can look at. I mean, we looked at everything. Let's go ahead and check out more of these. No cooking without mommy or Thomas present. So, I mean, yeah, Thomas is, again, the stepdad. I'll buy groceries. If Nicholas is too fussy, you can give him some crackers in a cabinet for emergencies. Call me at those numbers. All right, typical refrigerator. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing crazy here in a sink. Dirty ass plate. Gross. Alright, nothing really stands out here. And again, if we have a missing person or missing people, there's been no signs of any type of struggle at the residence that I'm concerned with. That's all we really have as far as anything evidential. I have nothing else. Alright, let's see if we can go down on my notepad now. Not sure how I did that. We'll figure it out. We gotta go back down to the notepad and we're gonna solve the puzzle, Alex. Or, I don't think Alex does it anymore. Great. Now my guy's crouching. Crouching hidden tiger. Oh my gosh. This game. Again, like, we're supposed to do everything legit and, like, to the best of our ability. So let's go to questions here and see, or not. There we go. All right. Where was everyone at between 2 p.m. and 6? I don't even know. The hell? I literally have no idea. Well, let's go ahead and figure that out. Let's get my guy up and running here and stop crouching. All right. So let's see here. So I think Catherine, she was at work, right? What are these numbers? Oh, I gotta do the address? Well, I don't know where her address is. Let's go find some documentation that says where her address is. Oh, hang on. There was a note. Great. Where was that note at? Wasn't it in the kitchen area? Super speed. Yeah, right here. All right. You don't need that one. Okay. So those are just phone numbers. But again, I don't know where she was between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. I do not have an address at all. So we can say the kids were probably more or less at school between those times. I mean, that's almost a given. And is that her purse? Oh gosh, here we go. Well, this is like the freaking hitting a nail on the head. All right, so what was it? September 8th? Let's go back out of here. September 6th. All right, so September 6th, she was at Star Dinner. But I don't have, or no, she's at the Wilsons. I don't have an address for the Wilsons. There's got to be an address for the Wilsons on here somewhere. Yeah, definitely no address. So we got to figure out what the address is for the Wilsons. All right, so we can go here, bro. This is gonna be tough. So like, we gotta find somewhere or something that says where the Wilsons live. How am I gonna do that? Maybe something's on here. Nothing. All right. Well, that did not tell me anything. There's gotta be an address, dude. Like, I guess we gotta really walk around and see if we can figure out an address. All right, so what time was this? This was at 12:04. This is Wallet. I don't know. It must be Catherine. Okay. All right, cool. Cash out. All right, so at 1:30 at September 6th, he was at this casino, GMG Casino. All right, so we know that. So GMG Casino, and he left. Well, at least he cashed out at 1:32. All right, what is this? And that was the next day. He was, looks like he's at a gas station or whatever Dexter is. All right, well, I've got nothing that tells me, again, where the hell the Wilsons live. Nothing. But that's where Catherine was, so at some point in time, like, we are going to have to figure out where they live. All right, that's Josh. Don't care about him. Cash on, next day off. Okay. There we go. We have the address. 4572 Charter Street. So, the question is, who actually showed up to the Wilsons? Was it Catherine? Was it Thomas? I mean, we still don't know exactly who showed up. Oh, I mean, we know it's in her book, but like, did she just go by herself as far as Catherine? Or all right, well, we're not going to deal with that. Let's go over here, and we're going to type in, we know for sure it was in her planner, so I'm assuming she showed up. 4572 in Charter Street. My gosh, I didn't even look at the freaking actual address. Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. Again, I just assumed that it was in LA. So listen. Oh, I know that's the wrong guy. Never mind. I was gonna say, bro, like, how are they so close? Okay, so Santa Clarita, wherever the hell it is. All right. So that's where I was gonna say, like, if they're in LA, like, how are they going to somebody's house for dinner when they live in North Carolina? Like, all right, we'll take our private jet to North Carolina. No, that's not how life works. I mean, it works for some people like that, but like, definitely not me. All right, Santa Clarita. I don't know. Anyways, you guys are probably like laughing. I butchered that. So we know where she was, or where she's supposed to be at that time. Now, the question remains, where was Thomas and what are the hours? The hours are 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Right now, we don't have any whereabouts of Thomas. We know he was at um, the casino until 1:32. And let's go back to that police report. Where was that at? Because that's going to probably tell us where Nicholas and Hazel were, but where did I see that report? Definitely not in there. It's got to be in here. I don't care about that. The money. Close that drawer. Alright, books. Bro, I do not remember where that report was. Maybe it's over here. Account summary. Do we have a time on when this was looked at? Just a date. It's payment due date. Okay, so it doesn't tell us anything either. More maps. Plenty of maps, pictures. Ah, man, where the hell did I see that report? I really do not remember now. Gotta be in the kitchen. Super speed. Maybe it's in here. Groundhog Day. Just kidding. Gina's last day. Who was Gina? Is Gina like... Is she the maid or like the nanny or something? Bro, where the hell's that report? I don't remember where I saw that. Because we need that time to figure out where Hazel and Nicholas were. I've searched everywhere again, and I'm not seeing it. How do things just disappear? They definitely do. I don't think it was in here, was it? There's no way. Haley's diary. Alright, so we go on the 6th. Oh. We don't have anything for the 6th. Okay, interesting. Nothing. Well, that's a bunch of BS. The report is gone. I have no idea where the hell I was when I found that police report. That is crazy to me. That is like just gone. Oh, here, is this it? There it is. No, that's not it. Oh, this is something different though. What is this? All right, so this is data service. Connor Morin Public Hospital. Hazel. All right, so Hazel. That's when she went to the hospital after she passed out. Now, who took her to the hospital? So Hazel Hospital at 535 Oakway Lane, LA. Damn, a lot of money, eh? Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it's a 502. I don't know. It's one of those. All right. So we know she was. We know Hazel was there, but again, who brought her there? We got to find that report. A report. I don't remember if it said if someone picked up Hazel, as far as like mom or what's his name, Kevin, or whatever the hell his name is. Kenneth? I don't know. Thomas. All right, where did that damn report? That report is gone forever. I'm telling you. Stuff just gets freaking lost. I see it once and it just disappears for the rest of my life. Gone forever. Never, ever coming back. I don't care about that. Again, we'll take a look at this one more time. All right. This is nuts. It is gone. The report. Have we not checked everywhere? I mean, seriously, have we not looked everywhere? I really don't know. Oh, there it is. Interesting. All right. So we know Nicholas and Hazel were at 2839 Garner's Ferry Road. Okay. So we know that. So we can go Hazel. We can go 2839 Garner's Ferry Road. I don't know. Gotta be in Los Angeles if LAPD took the complaint. Los Angeles, California, and then Nicholas was at the same location at the same exact time. Let's go here. Go LA, California. Okay, so that's answered. We just got to figure out where the hell Thomas was. All right, that is our last person to figure out where his whereabouts were at the time in question. And right now, I don't have anything. I don't have anything that tells me where he was. Let's see. Let's go back to his wallet real quick. All right, so we have this. We have that. That's it. 12:23. All right. So we don't care about that. That's just the wife calling. Cash out. 132. Dexter. 4 September. And nothing out of the ordinary there. Okay, again, oh geez, I just nailed my mic. That doesn't tell us anything. We still don't know his whereabouts. I don't know if I can answer the question, guys. I don't know if I know where he was at this point. We pretty much have searched, like, literally everything. Wasn't say they're happy to have you. One. Okay, so we know all this. Can I just put, like, I don't know where he was as a whereabouts? Is that even a thing? Thomas. No, we got to put him somewhere. We don't have a choice. Catherine, the check is made out to Catherine. Stop by the gas station. I wonder if he got the if he got the gas card at the gas station on September 6th between like 2 and 6, whatever it is. Man. I'm stumped. Like, when did he do this? Like, when did he take out or, like, look at his policy number? Let's do that. Let's write that down. 783011063. And we have Truckers United Health Insurance. Period of insurance from September 30th to September 30th in 1998. Renewable September 30th. Yeah, we're not going to read all that. Dependents. He's a freight driver. Okay. Tells me nothing. Again, I don't know where you were, Thomas. You're a mystery, my good friend. You're such a mystery. It is unbearable. But yeah, I don't have any place to put him. Nothing standing out unless we're missing something. But I feel like we've pretty much searched everywhere, right? Oh, what is this? Recent incident has come to our attention about the lack of supervision regarding a couple of students. Whoop. September 10th. Okay. Maybe there's something on here. Star dinner, 6 a.m. to noon. Thomas leaves to Albuquerque on the 7th. Thomas takes care of kids until Gina comes. Gina takes over from 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. Kids start school. So he would have been taking care of the kids until 2 p.m. But how was he doing the transition at like 1:30 if he was supposed to be taking care of the kids, and the kids weren't the kids? The kids were at 2839 Garners. Let's see where that transaction was. The casino. 4830 Sunrise. Bro, I mean, realistically, if I'm going to be technical here, he was probably driving. Like, I don't know where else he would be. He's probably driving somewhere because, like, he just left the casino. So let's just try doing this real quick. Let's try doing 4830 Sunrise. We're probably going to get this one wrong. At least his whereabouts. Sunrise. My gosh, I really got to start paying attention to where these... what city these things are in. It is Las Vegas. So, yeah, he was definitely driving. If he lives in L.A. and he's over there in Las Vegas gambling, like he was in 100% driving, would the insurance cover the hospital bill? Well, hell if I know. Bro, does it matter? Let's go see. So, looks like it was what? $10,000 for the hospital. Let's go see what Homeboy's insurance covers. I honestly don't see a price. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it'll cover it or not. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, it has to because they're on the same insurance. So, yeah. Yes. Who picked up the kids on the 18th? I don't know. Why are we talking about the 18th now? Man. All right, let's go find her little thing again. Her calendar tells me everything. All right, let's go see. On the 18th, Wilson's. Gina has a family gathering from noon. So it would have been Thomas. Jeez Louise. What's going on? Why is that O so weird? All right. What is happening? The O and the A are crazy. All right, well, we'll keep like that. Submit. Yes, we're good. Okay, let's see what happened here. Let's see if we got something right. We got 1 out of 3 questions correctly. Damn. Really? I'm not sure what we missed.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
Did we pass?
Loading scenario.
All right. Well, we got 1 out of 3.
Loading complete.
Damn.
Good luck.
We failed again, I think. Yeah, so we'll definitely we'll dive into this one a different day. I thought we did pretty good. All right. Either way, guys, that is how this game is. I mean, if you really want to do it correctly, you got to write everything down as you're going through it, and really put in the effort to investigate these crimes as they happen. Missing persons, whatever else we have, murders. I don't know what other crimes we have in this game, but we'll definitely come back and play it again and see if we can get a better score than 1 out of 3. Yeah, go from there. But either way, guys, have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week, and I will see you guys next time.